Live on the 215. This is Wrestle Cave, episode 48. I am Ace Porter here with my tag team partner, 30 Case. What's going on, buddy? How you been, man? It's been a while since we've been at this table with each other, as you have the fresh haircut with the nice shaped beard ready for Wrestlemania. How you doing?
I know, I had to look good. I'm good. I'm just overcoming some sickness for like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, the weather's kind of like crazy.
I'm hanging
all over the place.
It's been a struggle, but I think it should be out of my system this weekend.
Yeah, you got a busy schedule.
I'm gonna be all over the place, man.
Yeah,
you
for
coming
sure.
with me or what?
Yeah.
I'll be all over.
That's what I'm working so hard for these last couple of days, playing catch up. But I'm happy about my New Japan ticket. I'm trying to get a couple other tickets going on since now I know that I can go.
Well, first of all, it's WrestleMania week.
Yeah, how do you feel? Are you
welcome
excited?
to WrestleMania week, bro.
You excited? This
is my first WrestleMania, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I'll say I've been more excited for this one than the past couple, to be honest.
Yeah. History being made.
There's some good matches that have had some good build up. Like the Kofi match is good. The women's match is good.
I like that promo.
I'm gonna say something a little later on when we get to our predictions that I don't think a lot of people are gonna agree with me on, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, a couple of things have been good. Like I just said, Kofi, the women's match, even Seth Brock's a little bit more interesting because there's more interesting than Roman last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even AJ Orton. I mean,
I like that.
It's been subtle, slow build, but it's been more effective than some of the other ones that they've been taking a long time for.
Yeah.
Just the little one-liners they've been throwing back and forth.
You like the Miz and Shane build up?
At least it's been a build-up. You know what I mean? That's the thing I can't fault them for. I actually have liked it because I feel like Shane and Miz have really kind of been taking their shots at each other, and Shane's really doing a good job of being this asshole, reveling in himself, being like the best in the world type thing.
He just altered. You know who his dad is.
Yeah. He's just being his dad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't care for the match per se. But at least I know it's a story, and at least I know these two can play out a story and make it entertaining. Miz has been doing it for what?
He's been doing a good
since he came in. I mean,
he's been doing a great job as a babyface.
But I feel like the build will be a little bit.
Yeah.
The build for some of these has been better than in years past.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? I'll just recap where we'll be all week if people want to meet up with us.
Yeah.
You want me to break it down?
Go ahead.
So Thursday. So tomorrow, Thursday, the 4th, I will be at Evolve at La Boom in New York at 12 o'clock if anybody wants to come check it out. Main event is Austin Theory taking on Kyle O'Reilly for the Evolve Championship. Then 11 o'clock at night, I know me and Pat and Michael B will be at Impact's United We Stand, where that main event is the Lucha Brothers taking on Sabu and RVD. Friday, 3:30, I will be at Black Label Pro in Jersey at 3:30. Ethan Page is defending their championship. I know Nick Gage is taking on Hornswoggle. That's one of the main reasons I'm going. Death match versus, well, let's just hope Hornswoggle don't get killed in that one.
Probably will.
And then I know I won't be at NXT TakeOver, but I know a lot of the others.
I will be there.
I was going to say, I know you will be.
Yep.
I know Pat will be. I know a lot of the others will be in the group as well.
Yep.
So look out for Ace and Pat and everybody else there. Saturday, you will also be at the G1 Supercard, as will Pat and everybody else. I will probably be there, probably last minute. I'm going to buy my ticket that day. How's that sound?
I paid $50 for my ticket.
They keep going down.
Yeah.
So
hopefully Mania tickets drop that day of.
Yeah. And then Sunday, WrestleMania. I'll be at WrestleMania. We'll see you at WrestleMania. Yeah. This man's saying maybe he will be there. He'll be there.
We'll see. You know, I'm not paying $200 to sit all the way in the sky.
I don't blame you. That's why I bought mine that day. The day it came out. Because I was like, that's what happened to me years before. That's what happens to me years before. And that's why I didn't go to. I was going to go to the one in San Fran. And I was going to go the last one, New Orleans, but I waited so long that I was like, I ain't paying $200 for that shit.
Yeah, New Orleans was
this year
better.
I paid the day it came out, so because I know I'm going to go. So.
The taxes in NYC are nuts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, New Orleans was so much more affordable. Like, I paid $400 for a floor seat.
Yeah.
And You could. I think they have some like in the pocket, but I'm not where I was last year to do that. So I can't picture myself paying half of that to be all the way in the sky, so to speak.
Yeah, I just paid for whatever the cheap seats just to be there.
Yeah.
Just to say I was there. I spent all my money on the other little shows that I want to be able to see. Because I'm really excited my first Evolve show.
Which is dope because that's a major part of the weekend.
It is.
Spreading your wings.
You're
and
right.
All these different.
I don't know if you could hear him because he walked away from the mic, but he said it was dope because it's part of the whole weekend. It's like getting to see all these different wrestling shows that don't get the bigger exposure.
Yeah.
So that's
Progress running the show? Is Progress running the show?
I have a whole list of shows. Let me pull it up. He's asking if Progress has a show. I believe they do because
They have to have a show.
I literally have a picture on my phone with like 30 to 40 shows that I was picking from. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, can you resend me that?
Yeah, here it is. Let me see. Progress. They do have one. Because the other show I was thinking about going to on Friday was Chikara.
That's when I realized that it was a big ass weekend when you can like go to any show, any indies on the indies that weekend. I wanted to do Joey Janela Spring Break, but I'll be at Takeover.
I'm still, it's sold out, so if there's some way I can get a ticket to it, I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah,
because it was that, and then I also thinking about going to Joey Ryan's penis party on Friday.
The leader probably be at either one of those.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
But there's a whole bunch of shows. Let me run down the ones I have. So today, Wednesday, there's Pizza Party Wrestling, which I'm pretty pissed. I didn't really know the full thing about it. It's their first ever show. They're just combining Pizza Party with wrestling.
Fire.
And Shotzi Blackheart dresses up as a pizza cat apparently. So I'm
That's crazy.
Pretty pissed I will not be there tonight. Then Battle Club Pro has a match, or has a show, and so does Wrestle Pro. Battle Club Pro is their women's wrestling match. So then Thursday we got Powerbomb TV Family Reunion, Evolve, Destiny Fight Club Pro, reunite and just take a show together. WXW, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport for GCW, which is huge. MLW, WrestleCon, Wrestle Pro, ISW, DDT, Impact, Kaiju Big Battle. So those are all Thursday. Then Friday we got WrestleCon, Shimmer, Chikara, IPW UK, WWN Super Show, which should be a good card because I was looking at that too. Rev Pro, and then a 3:30 Black Label Pro, which I'll be at. Then we got Stardom, Takeover, MLW, Joey Janela's Spring Break Part 1, Joey Ryan's Penis Party, Black Craft Wrestling. That's all on Friday. And then on Saturday, Pro Wrestling Revolver, which I want to go so bad because that's going to be a good show. Pancakes and Pile Drivers. Then we got Nova. We got WWN's got another one. House of Glory, Chaotic Wrestling, which I looked at the card for that. Looks pretty good. IWS. Man, there's so many. New Japan Ring of Honor Super Show, CZW versus Wrestle Pro, Joey Janela Spring Break Part 2. And then Sunday, you got Capital Wrestling at 12 if anyone wants to check that out before WrestleMania.
That's crazy.
So that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't see Progress on there.
Yeah. Shout out everybody
I didn't see them advertising for anything either because I think a lot of their guys are all over the place.
Yeah, it's probably.
I'm going to look it up, though. But you want to get into this Mania card? We'll break it down. WrestleMania?
What's going on? Let's what we put on the line, man? What we doing?
We should do something, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think we should do?
I'll
let you call it.
I'm not sure. Let you hold one of those belts over there. Something like that.
I'll bet you.
All right, you can bet a cheesesteak. I'm not going to eat. Vegan cheesesteak for me.
Oh, we can find that. Questlove just came out with a new one. Tell you what, we'll go get Questlove's new plant-based cheesesteak, okay?
All right, let's do that.
Speaking of, I had an Impossible Burger. Have you had one yet?
What is that?
It's basically like the vegan version of a cheeseburger. It's all non-meat cheeseburger. I had.
Oh, I live off of those. All the non-meatless products.
But have you had the Impossible Burger yet? Burger King's apparently gonna start making one.
Not the quote unquote Impossible Burger, but I had like the meatless.
Yeah.
Meatless burger.
I went to Topgolf last week and they had it on there, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it. It tastes like basically a McDonald's cheeseburger, which McDonald's cheeseburgers aren't meat anyway, so it's better for you than a McDonald's cheeseburger, but it tastes like McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah,
That's
man,
how I would describe it.
My favorite, like I just had the meatless sausage and what do we have? Like some noodles, some noodles with that.
All right,
it's pretty awesome.
that sounds good. All right, so you want to do that?
Yeah. We can do that.
All right, you gotta get me a cheesesteak from D'Alessandro's though.
All right,
because that's my spot.
Let's do it.
And I'll get you one from Questlove's.
Let's do it.
Meatless.
Let's do it.
Cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Which is
hopefully by next year I'll have you just eating meatless products.
Listen now.
Just one step
meat.
at a time.
I eat meat. Look, you're never gonna get me off of that. I eat.
It's worth a try.
I've tried it.
Yeah. All right, you ready? I've tried it.
Look, I'm on at least the keto diet. I'm getting the sugar and all that bad shit out of me. So that's a step, all right?
Yeah. See, I got this.
Let me do that.
I want like
the meat. I keep the meat. That's all I eat.
Yeah.
And cookies. I got like the gluten-free cookies I eat. But anyway,
I want like something. You see, I'm drinking. You see, I'm on this water, right?
Me too. I got.
Yeah. Okay.
Market Pantry purified Target water,
yeah,
my friend.
Let's go.
Let's break it down. Wrestle freaking Mania, ladies and gentlemen, is this Sunday. So let's break down these matches we got. Right now, there's 15 advertised matches, but on these that are 15, no, they got both the Battle Royals on there. So, all right. So we're good.
Wow.
Where you want? Let's start with the Battle Royals. You want to start with the Battle Royals?
So you want to start with Braun? Braun is like Battle Royal.
I mean, I guess
Sends the Battle Royals for life, or stupid scenarios every Mania.
I think so. But they finally announced like all the people that are in it.
Who's in it?
Pretty much everyone that doesn't have a match. From Raw, they got Braun, Apollo, Titus, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Kalisto, Grand Malik, Lince Dorado, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, Heath Slater, Connor, and Victor. So basically, we got Roode and Gable tag team, the trios tag team of Lucha House Party. So we got 2 tag teams, and we got Bo and Curtis Axel, the B team. We got 3. And we got Heath and Rhino, another tag team. Then we got Victor and Connor. That's 5 tag teams. That's just from the Raw side.
That's crazy.
So now SmackDown Live. So it's basically whoever don't have a match, you're going in. Because then if you go over, we got Andrade, and then we got Ali. Fuck that, Mustafa Ali. I'm not calling him Ali. I'm not doing it. I'm just letting you. I'm not doing it.
Why are you not doing it?
It's dumb.
Why is it dumb?
It's dumb. All right, you want to know my whole reasoning behind this thing? Okay. So they're talking about how people can't become stars, and they can't make stars and everything like that. But Mustafa Ali is definitely like a unique name, correct?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, he's a star in the making. Mm-hmm. Why not keep these unique names on people so that they can keep being a unique star? When you cut off their unique name and just make him Ali, is he unique? Is he a star anymore? No. To me, no. I'm just like, that could be anybody. That's how I see it. Keep their unique names because that's how you make stars. Like, if you look on the independent scenes, there ain't like Jim Jones. Jim's a star because his name's Jim. Like, you know what I mean? There's nobody like that. That's not how you, like, I don't know. I just don't get it.
I understand.
Like, it's too confusing. It's 2 fucking names, dude. It's 2 fucking names.
They think that casuals are basically retarded. They can't recite 2 names.
It just doesn't make any sense to me because I'm like, all these Shelton Benjamin's got 2 first names. You didn't cut his off 20 years ago, did you?
If you're getting a push, then they're gonna cut your name in half.
Cesaro, Rusev, Andrade. Yeah. What was wrong with Cien Almas? What's wrong with calling him Cien Almas? Is that hard to say?
Like I said, I think they think people are slow.
Or even Cien. Just call him Cien. I don't get it. But anyway, I digress.
Vince's world.
Vince's world. Andrade, Mustafa Ali, Shelton Benjamin, a couple more tag teams, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the club, and then the Hardy Boys are in it. And then we got Otis and Tucker, so 2 more, another tag team. So we're up to about 8 tag teams in this.
Is Sanity in it?
EC3, Michael Che, and Colin Jost. Sanity is not advertised in it. I have a feeling they might come out and help Shane now that they came out 2 nights in a row. Or 2 weeks in a row with Shane and this whole thing with The Miz. I got a feeling they're coming out for that. Because last night they took on Miz in a 3-on-1 handicap match and lost. So I feel like they're going to come out and try to help Shane because they've been in 2 weeks, and that's their thing. You can't complain that Sanity wasn't on it. They're helping Shane. I'll complain all I want about Sanity. Nikki Cross in there in a 19-woman, 18-man and woman tag
How about
match.
that? Yeah, Nikki. Yeah,
And
the women are like held hostage with all that shit going on right now. For the most part, it seems like
it's weird, man. It's weird. But
everything's about the main event.
Who you got? Who you got winning that? First of all, who do you got winning this battle royal, the men's?
Hopefully like an EC3. Something that can help somebody. If not, it's probably Braun all over again.
I think Braun's too obvious. I think it's gonna be Michael Che. Not even Colin Jost. I'm going Michael Che is gonna win it.
I hope Ali wins it.
I do too. I just feel like one of those. I feel like I don't know, man. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong so bad.
I just wish that it amounted to something. You know, when you name it after someone as prestigious as Andre the Giant, and they don't make it interesting. And you can make battle royals interesting. The best battle royal I've ever seen was at All In.
All In. Right?
Like, so it can be done. You know what I mean?
It can be
properly.
done. And then if you look back to like, I forgot that Matt Hardy even won it last year.
Oh yeah,
Like for real. I forgot he even won it last year until recently when I went back and looked over because I was looking at it. I'm like, let's think about who's won. What have they won from it? Mojo Rawley. What the fuck? That guy won 2 years ago. You want to know why he won? Because he's friends with Gronk. Because he ain't got anything out of it. Yeah. He got a little bit of a half-ass tag team with Zack Ryder, and that was about it.
He's just been doing some weird-ass vignettes that no one cares about recently.
I know. And then Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is probably the only winner. Yes, I'm going to say this. The only winner out of all of this that has really gotten anything.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't really anybody before it. Because he was still in NXT. So he won it, got a name from it. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin's the only winner from this that has actually gained something from it.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And I know people hate him. I think he's been doing a really good job the last couple months. Especially last couple weeks with this Kurt thing. But I just don't like this thing. Like Cesaro won. The first one, got nothing out of it. Big Show won. When Mizdow should have won that one. Yeah. Remember, he almost tossed Big Show out, and then Big Show just got rid of him. Then Corbin won, then Mojo won, then Matt Hardy won. So nothing has come from any of these.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wish they would stop doing it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too. It's just a oh, you don't got nothing to do? Okay, we'll throw you in this match, put you on the card.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's all it is. And then Asuka won the women's last year, right? Or was it Naomi?
Naomi
won. So Asuka. So I'm picking Michael Che, just because I don't see anybody else.
What is Asuka to do now?
Asuka's gonna win. She's in the Battle Royal. She's gonna win that. That's the next. So who's your pick? Hold on. You pick Braun?
Honestly, bro, I don't.
Or you picked EC3?
I don't know. I'll just say EC3 just because.
I gotta write it down.
Yeah.
I gotta write these down, so that way we keep these, close to the chest. I ain't got a piece of paper, so I gotta pull up something on my computer here. All right. Wrestlemania predictions. All right, so you are picking Andre Battle Royal winner is gonna be Braun. You pick it. All right, you gotta give me a name. Is it EC3 or is it Braun Strowman? Who are you going with?
EC3.
EC3. I'm picking Michael Che. So who you got for the women's? Do you want me to run down the names that are advertised right now? I'm already going with Asuka. But so far that they have advertised, we have Dana Brooke, the Riot Squad of Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. And then from SmackDown, Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Lana, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Zelina Vega, and Nikki Cross. They got about 10 women in this thing as opposed to 30 from the men. I'm thinking a lot of NXT UK women are going to be in this. Because all the other women already have spots on the show. There's about 11 other women on the show. Got to use NXT here. But I'm picking Asuka for the win.
I'll go with Yeah, fuck it. I'll go Oscar.
Oscar? All right. I feel like they're going to do some fuckery and it's going to be like Mandy Rose or something. But I got to go with my girl Oscar. I'm holding out hope.
God bless her soul.
I'm holding out hope.
Go to AEW.
Go anywhere.
Yeah.
Next one. Let's go with the Cruiserweight Championship match. Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese.
Buddy.
I'm actually gonna go with Tony Nese here. He put on a really good performance in this Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Like, to get to this spot, his match against Cedric was amazing. Like, really outstanding. If you go back and watch that from this past week on 205.
I cannot watch 205 live.
I used to be watching it every week, and I felt like they kind of lost the direction with it a little bit.
It should have stayed at Full Sail. It's kind of hard to get.
They should do something like that. I feel like the only time it's been really, really good is when they do the tournaments. Like this tournament and then the tournament they had when Enzo vacated the championship last time. Like, that's the only time it's been really good because they don't build on storylines too much.
No.
And they don't really know what to do.
And they're not incorporated in nothing that goes on Raw anymore.
No.
So, that extra spare hour that I might get is going to go to NXT UK over that.
I feel you. Mine goes just elsewhere in general because I can't even watch NXT UK on the regular.
Yeah.
They don't do a good job with storylines either.
No, they don't. It's just a bunch of good wrestling.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? There's only one storyline going, like two storylines.
There's a
probably
couple,
going on.
but not enough.
Yeah.
They could do better. I like that they have a show for the United Kingdom over there, but they got to do a little bit better. So those are the matches I think are going to happen on the pre-show. So then that leaves 12 for the main card. Let's kick it off with Shane McMahon versus The Miz.
The Miz.
You going with The Miz?
There's no reason for Shane to ever win another match. I think he is. I guess they think he's some type of a draw. I don't think so. I think it's getting a little bit out of. It's just, come on. let's just give these spots to some new guys and build some new stars. I'm over it. I don't want to. I don't need to see any more coast to coast or any more jumping off the top of shit. Like,
Sure. Well, you're gonna.
Yeah.
I told you the only reason they added this Falls Count Anywhere stipulation is because Shane McMahon is going to jump off the top of MetLife Stadium and not be able to get back up. So Miz is just going to have to roll over. 1, 2, 3. I'm going with The Miz. I just feel like this whole stipulation was added so Shane's going to jump off something and not be able to get up as usual.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I'm with you. I kind of want to see somebody else, but for this storyline, I'm okay with it because I feel like where in the past, like last year, if you looked at that whole storyline with with Shane and KO and Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn, that was all wasted and rushed and just took up most of the show. I remember we were always talking about how it was just taking up the show and there was no point to it.
Yeah.
At least we got a direction and a storyline with this one. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can take out of that. Yeah. I don't really want to see it either, but I at least know that they can be entertaining and will be entertaining. So, but in the end, I'm going to take The Miz as well. Yeah. Because I just feel like Shane never wins at Mania. And once Shane jumps off something and misses, he ain't getting back up. Yeah. I got to go with The Miz on this one.
Yeah. It's all good, but, it's just piss break for me. Not sometimes.
Well, it'd probably be the first match.
Yeah.
They usually kick off Shane the first match. I mean, I'm pretty sure him versus AJ was first a couple years ago. Last year was first, too, right? The KO.
No, Sammy. I believe
was that a little bit later? No, that was a little bit later.
I believe the Intercontinental title was the first
You're right.
match. They started off hot.
Yeah. Next one, let's go with this one. Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe for the United States Championship.
Samoa Joe.
Now, apparently, Rey got injured during his match against Baron on Monday night and hurt his ankle, and that is why last night we did not see Andrade versus Rey, which was advertised. So I'm hoping that Rey did not get too hurt and will be all right for Sunday. But I'm still picking Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
I think he just got this title, and he's been doing a good job with it. And I feel like if they let him run with it, he can build that title up and build himself up even more. Because you give that man a microphone, and he captivates everybody, in my opinion. I mean,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
his in-ring work speaks for itself. He can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Yeah.
So I think to keep the
his
strap on him
character-
is a good idea.
And to me, his character needs a belt. I think his character needs a belt. Because what is his direction? You know, what is his reason for attacking everyone? You know what I'm saying? What does it mean to an end? So I feel like he definitely needs to hold that belt and bring that up and do some open challenges, and you know he can go with some newer guys and you know throw them in the mix. I like the fact that the mid card is strong. It's no like weak. There's no one weak in the mid card right now. Rey Mysterio, Cien Almas, him, you know, R-Truth was still in the mix of that. Yeah, I like how the mid card is. Shinsuke Nakamura was in that mix. I don't know what's going on with him now. He's in
that
a tag team now with Rusev, and I don't know why Rusev is a heel. I don't know what's going on, but you know, yeah, the mid card looks in great shape over there in SmackDown. You know, I like that,
And especially because they got Ali, they got KO.
Yeah,
they got Sammy whenever he comes back.
Yeah,
Their
it's no mid card over on Raw. So
there's no mid card because the main title's been out of the picture, so everybody's been in the same boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
which
hopefully
doesn't
we
help
get some
anybody.
more structure when Seth wins that. Yeah, because I'm sick of Brock and all that shit too. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I feel you on that, but at the end of the day, Samoa Joe's keeping that damn title, son.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I got
you
Joe.
picked Ray.
Yeah.
All right, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
AJ.
You picking AJ?
Yeah, Randy's been getting the best of him for a long time.
I'm gonna pick AJ too. I just feel like AJ's only had. Randy's had so many WrestleMania moments.
Yeah.
So many WrestleMania moments. So many good WrestleMania moments. Some bad ones too. House of Horrors. But
he's probably he probably had the most stinkers out of one of the newer Hall of Fame people.
Who, Randy?
Yeah, he had a lot of stinkers.
He has. But then he's also had some good moments too.
Yeah. I mean,
the most recent one I could think of, his most recent best one was probably his match versus Seth, how it ended with the pop-up RKO. That was probably his best one. His worst one has to be the House of Horrors, though. That was so bad.
Yeah.
I think the caliber of these two, the professionalism, they've been doing it forever, for 20 years, each of them. So there's so much in that ring that I just feel like there's no way these two don't deliver.
Yeah, the only thing for AJ to do now is beat some legends at this point and have a feud with Seth, hopefully.
I was going to say, get him over to Raw. That's the last thing for him to do for the last couple of years. He'll be in WWE. He needs to go to Raw, get that Universal.
I wish he would go to AEW, though, so he can become champion everywhere.
Yeah.
And give us that match against Kenny.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe, but it might still happen.
It might still happen. But
they'll give him a sweet schedule whenever he's done with WWE.
Yeah. I just think for this particular match, for one that hasn't been like overhyped or overbuilt, I usually would probably not be excited for this match, but I'm actually okay with it and actually think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, because Randy has a good worker to work with. You know, he can give you a good match.
Yeah, when he actually cares, he actually can get invested in it. But when he's phoning it in, you can tell.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's phoning this one, and I think he actually likes going toe-to-toe with AJ on the mic. You can see them going back and forth.
It's going to be a hell of a
match. You don't really
match.
see Randy even do a lot anymore, go toe-to-toe with someone on the mic anymore.
Yeah.
Which you could tell he's into it, which is good. It's going to be a good match for everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a match.
But AJ taking that shit.
Yeah.
Next up, Women's Tag Team Championship match. It's a fatal four-way. The Boss and Hug Connection, Bayley and Sasha, are the champions. They are taking on the Divas of Doom, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, and I guess they're called the Samoan Slaughterhouse, Nia Jax and Tamina. Is that what they're called? I guess. This gonna be a good match.
I'm sorry.
But what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you said the Samoan slaughterhouse.
That's what Renee says.
I just thought about cutting bacon off of one of their backs or some silly thing. I just thought that shit just happened to me. Like,
oh,
I'm sorry.
Man. Oh, ruthless. Ruthless.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Slaughterhouse. It's like hanging dead cows and shit.
Jesus
Christ. My bad.
No, that was good.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked.
What do you? It was fucked up, but it was a good one. It was a good game.
I know.
What do you feel about this match?
The champions retain. Make this belt special. I feel like they need to go to every brand, WWE brand, and do their thing. You want to make it special. Who better to do that with? So yeah.
You keeping it on the championship?
I would keep it on the champions. A lot of those tag teams are tag teams that been put together pertaining to make this match possible. So I feel like let's give it to them. Let's give it to the champions and let them have their reign, and build the straps up for the next tag team.
All right, so this is the only match I'm gonna pick with not my head.
Are we talking about McIntyre?
No, women's. I'm still. I know they're not gonna win it, but I'm picking the Iconics.
Oh,
I love them. You know I love them.
yeah.
I'm picking them to win. I might even wear my Iconic shirt to WrestleMania. I actually thought about I might wear like a bunch of shirts and just be taking them off according to the match. Like had my AJ shirt on, had my Iconic shirt on, maybe put my Finn shirt on. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. My Braun shirt for when he wins, and then put on. I'm probably just gonna rock the New Day shirt to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
I could if I want to just keep taking them off and go match to match. I don't know. I know I'm wrong on this one, but I'm just picking the Iconics.
That's fine.
Just because, like, I don't know. I like them. I like their comedic stuff. I feel like they're not as bad in the ring as everybody says they are, or everybody thinks they are. Should they be the champions? Probably not. They probably should stay on Boston Hook Connection. I'm just not a big Bailey fan, so
Really?
Never have been since NXT. Never been a Bailey fan.
I mean,
So for me, I'd rather have them break up and see Sasha do better things in a singles run. So it's kind of wishful thinking for me. That's my pick.
Actually
I think they're going to retain it, but
I'm happy that they have something going on for themselves because, like I said, everything is about this. Everything revolves around the main event. So I'm glad they have something going on for themselves in the meantime. Because Sasha wouldn't be doing shit. You know what I mean?
which she should be. But
yeah,
could have a fire Asuka Sasha match at WrestleMania. But I think I'm picking the Iconics, even though it's wrong.
I wish Ember wasn't injured because we could have had Asuka versus Ember. That would have been awesome, But unfortunately, they did her dirty.
Life happens.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the.
I love how surprised you are by the fact I don't like Bailey.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm surprised.
I don't talk about it because I don't just say I hate everybody all the time and all that.
Yeah.
Because she's a good wrestler. She's a very. I don't hold my thoughts about somebody over and say they suck. She's a good wrestler. I just don't. She looks like I think of her as a child. Like with the side ponytail and the hugging and all that. That's how I think of her. And it's not my thing.
Nah.
So it's never clicked with me.
Yeah.
And then Izzy, I can't stand Izzy. So Izzy made it even worse.
Why you can't stand Izzy?
Because that's for a whole nother day, man. Because people will come at me for that. So you know what? I'll save that for another day.
Yeah, we'll save that for Trap.
I could save Izzy for another day because that whole thing is just. Why they gotta give her TV time on NXT? She's not even a wrestler. That's all. Anyway.
That's their prodigy.
Anyway,
they invested early.
Iconics winning.
Okay.
So let's go to another 4-way. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships are also going to be defended in a fatal 4-way that was announced last night.
What?
Alexa Bliss came out on SmackDown. Apparently, she can do that now. She came on SmackDown because she's the host and said, "Yo, Usos." It was really respectful what you did last week of, forfeiting to the New Day. But it's going to come with some repercussions, she said. So now the Usos are going to defend their championships against The Bar, Shinsuke and Rusev, and Aleister Black and Ricochet in a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania.
So what about the Raw tag team?
Oh, do you want me to break that down? Because I am... Okay, you don't know about what happened after Raw, right?
No.
All right, go watch this video. So on WWE.com, I'll pull it up.
Well, hold on. Let me answer your question. Are you rocking with the Usos or?
Yeah, I think the Usos are gonna stick this one out.
Yeah.
Which would suck for Aleister and Ricochet because then they lose 2 championship matches in a week, possibly 3 if they don't beat the War Raiders. That would be a bad look.
Would it?
To lose 3 championship matches in a week.
There's no other tag team.
I don't care. That would be a
3
bad
different
look
brands.
That would be a bad look, though. I get what you're saying, but
They're bringing triple duty every week.
it's a bad look if you lose 3 championship matches.
They probably wouldn't one of them. Like, I need to know what's going on with the Raw. I don't know.
I'm picking the Usos.
I'm picking the Usos.
I'll tell you what happened.
Are they in a Raw? I thought they were going to be, because they're predominantly on Raw, so I thought they were going to be in the Raw.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
All right, so on WWE.com, after Raw, we had the Revival backstage, who don't have a match at WrestleMania, right? They won. They beat Aleister Black and Ricochet this past Monday on Raw.
Who took the pin?
Nobody. It was a count-out victory.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Nah, that was good. It was good. It was good. That's
I mean,
love
the way,
it.
that's the
I
way.
love it.
I mean, that's the
I
way to
love
keep
it.
protect them.
It's classic old school tag team wrestling, which is what the Revival are all about. They fought outside for a while. Ricochet did his flip over the top turnbuckle onto everybody outside, which was awesome. But then they ended up fighting outside. I believe it was Dawson was under the ring and just grabbed Ricochet as he tried to go back in and got counted out. It's good stuff. Like, it's solid tag team stuff. I like that they're doing. But so after this is so fucking dumb. All right, are you ready? Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins backstage on WWE.com challenged the Revival to a tag team championship match at WrestleMania. That's how we're building WrestleMania matches on WWE.com.
It's so stupid.
Now, they haven't announced it, but if that gets announced and is a match on WrestleMania, it's a bad look. That's not how you make a WrestleMania. WrestleMania match for the tag team championships. You're gonna put on a WWE.com backstage thing. Now I'm not adding this. I'll add this to our predictions because I was gonna bring it up later. So I'm glad that you brought it up. If this match happens, I have to put an asterisk. Revival versus Hawkins Ryder. Who would you pick to win this match if it happens?
Revival.
Interesting. I'm picking it the other way around. You think they're not going to give them a tag team championship match at WrestleMania and have Kurt Hawkins win his first match in how long?
I just feel like if the story was developing that, like you said, for it to be a just backstage segment and they challenge, it just kind of like.
But I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't do it at Mania if they weren't going to win it because you could do this match. They could have done this match on Raw.
I'm just tired of them giving Ryder this little bone and then fuck around and lose the titles the night after. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like it's status and it's stat driven. Like it's like you only give people shit just to give them something and then take it right away. It's no long-term like booking. So if they do give them this quote-unquote WrestleMania moment, it's not going to mean shit because Ricochet and them probably win the straps tomorrow.
And it's more for Kurt Hawkins anyway and his losing streak more than it would be about anything else.
But I mean, it's like,
and that's why
his losing streak kinda was built his shit started of him being in singles matches. So it was like if you throw him in a tag team, it's like, okay, he might get a win, but I thought this shit was about singles. Like, you know what I mean?
See, I'm all right with that. I'm all right if he wins and they count it as a win because it's a win.
Yeah.
But I have more of a problem with the fact that you're
build.
not making more of a story out of it. Like,
No.
that's a huge fucking story. The dude lost for like 3 years and you're just going to throw it on WWE.com and be like, yeah, we might do this match at WrestleMania. Nobody's going to care.
Nobody cares.
Even if he wins, yeah, people, not everybody's going to realize what's going on because a lot of the fair weather like fans don't know that there's a however long loss.
Don't leave it up to
record
Michael
that he
Cole.
has.
Don't leave it up to Michael Cole and them to get him over either.
I just feel like you could, if they are doing this, you could have done way better at building it. But that's just my opinion. And then for me, I feel like we picked the Usos. We both picked the Usos, right?
Yeah.
All right, and you picked the Revival. I'm picking, if it happens, I'm picking Hawkins and Ryder. The tag teams, but that's the thing. The tag team division didn't have a match on WrestleMania before last night.
Yeah.
I was saying that to my girl. I'm sitting there. She goes, well, what are the tag team matches? I go, well, right now there's none. She goes, what do you mean there's none? I go, there's no matches right now. And then literally right after that, one of the Uso match was announced. But it's like, WrestleMania is this week, and you had no tag team matches announced. No build. And then you just go, you know what, Usos, you're going to face 3 other teams because we want to get everybody on now. Here you go.
Yeah.
It's just they continue to treat the fucking tag team division like a joke, man.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Pretty much. I hate those belts.
I do too. They got to go back.
Yeah,
I know the Revival been posting the old school ones online on their Instagram and shit. They got to bring those ones back. They look good. Just reunite them.
Yeah, they got to bring the old ones back. Mix it up a little bit. But until then, you know, I don't really give a shit. They got Ricochet and them having 3 tag team matches in one fucking weekend. I mean, you know,
1 week.
So, you know.
I just hope they win one of them. Just win one of them.
I think the real story starts when Black turns heel on Ricochet. So if they lose all of them and Black gets pissed and we have one-on-one thing, then I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But I'll be pissed if they do all that and then they don't have that.
Yeah.
I just want a story. I want a good story. That's all I want. Give me a good story. If they lose all 3 and we get that, like you said, I'm cool with it. If they lose all 3, we don't get that, what was the point?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
Next, they're doing a better job with them than they did with Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery,
Ooh.
EC3, Sanity.
You know what? Lacey Evans might be my dark horse for the Women's Royal Rumble. Or Battle Royal. Not Royal Rumble.
Well, hopefully. Hopefully they do something with these people. They pay them enough and bring them up.
I hope so too. Because EC3 looked just...
You still not talking?
He don't even look like he wants to be there anymore, man.
I wouldn't either.
It's bad. I would be pissed if I was him.
You brought me up and then you like...
I think it was last week. Was it last week when he was standing around the ring with Sanity and them? No. What was it for? He was literally just like standing there. He looked like with his hands... It might have been this
Was
week.
he in full gear?
Yeah. Like he was
in
out.
He was Adam Page fucking challenge.
Full gear. He was outside the ring. Like it was during a match or something. He's standing outside the ring and he's just standing there. And he just looks like he doesn't care. I think it was on... Where the fuck was he? I think he was on Raw. And he's just outside the ring just standing there. Just didn't care.
So hold on. I got the Revival winning. Where are we at now as far as the match is concerned? Because we just shitted on that whole division. Tag division.
Unfortunately, we did.
Yeah.
The next match I was going to go was
with pleasure.
The Fintercontinental Championship. The Demon
Why
Balor.
Why must we announce it all the time?
Versus Bobby Lashley. I don't know.
And why the fuck didn't you feel like you should have brought the Demon out? I mean, I know in hindsight you're going to lose. That's why you didn't bring it out. But you bring a Demon for Bobby, but you don't bring it for Brock? I get it, though, because you're going to lose.
What did I say? I said that weeks ago.
Yeah.
Brought it out for Baron Corbin, too. Don't forget that.
Why must we announce it? I mean, even though we know it's coming, like,
dude,
just do it.
They had I think it was on Leo Rush's, one of his social medias. He had a backstage thing he did with Bobby Lashley, and this is how they should have put it on TV. Was they were talking about Finn and everything, and Bobby, I think the last thing Bobby said was, "I'm gonna beat the demon out of him" or something like that. That's how they should have done it on TV.
And that's why
Never should have had him with cartoonish sticking his tongue out, going.
It's for the casuals.
It ruined. I told you I was done with the demon thing for a little while. I'm still gonna mark the fuck out at WrestleMania because it's gonna be awesome.
They know
That was so lame with the little.
It's better than the pumpkin face.
Way better than pumpkin face.
So that's how.
Way better than
that's how I
pumpkin.
look at it.
Can I talk about a couple other little things?
Yeah.
Since we're talking about that, did you happen to notice that Aleister Black, when he comes out, they do this creaking noise now when he's getting risen up?
No, I didn't know.
Go watch it. They only did it. So Monday when I heard it, I was like, okay, maybe it's just they were too close to the thing.
It's like an airy
sound.
sound.
It's like you would hear when almost like a roller coaster going up really slow, like when he gets raised up. You know
How the fuck did they do that?
So originally I thought they were just too close to it on Monday night and the mic picked it up. And then they did it again Tuesday. So I was like, nope, they did that shit on purpose. I hate when they do stuff like that. And when Ricochet comes out now, he's the fucking Undertaker and they have lightning and shit.
For real?
Yeah. I did it. They didn't do it. So Tuesday night I was looking for it because I saw people posting about it on Monday night. But Tuesday night he came out during the commercial, so I didn't get to see it. So I had to go back and watch it on Monday night. But when he takes his hood off, all of a sudden all this fucking lightning and shit goes on.
I like that. He's the one and only.
It's all right.
He's the one and only.
I guess I got to get used to it.
He's the one and only. We got Taker's done. We got to keep.
So he's the new Undertaker. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I think Black is the new Undertaker. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
I feel like the way he moves, he's badass. His entrance alone, the way he comes up in the smoke, the lights out. It's a vibe when he comes out.
I just found those little things interesting. I gotta watch I gotta get used to the lightning thing.
That just show you how invested they are.
I gotta get used to the lightning thing because I don't know if I like it or not.
I'm on fucking Raw.
I definitely don't like the Aleister Black creaking shit.
I gotta see it. I'm not gonna like it either.
Go watch it. It's so dumb.
I'm on Raw. I'm on SmackDown. I'm on NXT. You better give me some motherfucking lightning and some creaky, some airy shit going on. Like I'm taking ass. I'm fucking rumbling 3 nights a week. Like no one is doing what we're doing right now. So yeah, you better give me some shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They're trying something. I'll give them that. I don't know how I feel about it, but I definitely don't like the Aleister one because it doesn't add anything. The creaking thing doesn't add anything. I'll give the Ricochet thing a chance. I only just noticed it.
Yeah,
Monday,
we don't got
so
no
I'll give
pyro.
it a chance.
Can we get some lightning?
I'll give it a chance. Yeah, I'll give it a chance because we have no pyro, nothing.
No pyro.
So I'll take it.
Listen. You just made me excited for Aleister Black fucking entrance at Mania.
Why, you want to hear the creaking?
I just want to see how they do it, if they're going to do it well. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't even think about that. Big entrance for him.
How do you do? You got to. You have to do that.
Hopefully.
And then if
they might do it at a takeover. They might give him a bigger one at takeover because it's probably their last takeover.
I want to see at Mania.
Yeah, but he's gonna have many. I think it's a tag team match. It's a fatal 4-way tag team match. He's one of 2 entrances in his own tag team. I don't think they're going to do it there. I think they're going to do it at TakeOver. And in a future WrestleMania, he's going to get a badass fucking entrance.
Yeah,
I just think there's so much going into that one match that there's too much.
Right. Imagine Ricochet with the lightning in the entire fucking, what you call it. So that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. Yeah. I gotta get used to it, man. I gotta get used to it.
But you kind of like teased it in NXT with the LED lights or with the lasers. So I guess they went from lasers to actual lightning.
I guess.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
They caught lightning in a bottle.
It's weird. I didn't even notice it, and I had to go back and check it out once people were pointing it out. But back to Finn.
I'm gonna get, but they're my pick for whatever tag match they're in, other than the NXT. I'm just gonna go with them. They're my favorite tag team right now.
So you want me to change them from the Usos?
Oh shit, I forgot.
You picked the Usos.
I mean, no, I think the Usos is going. I think the Usos going to win, but my favorite to win would be them because I like how they're.
I want them.
I like
to
how
win.
they're operating as a tag team.
Yeah.
Like they put them
like
together.
Like you're saying, I want them to win, but I just think the Usos are going to retain.
Do you peep how like when he sits like they go off the rope something like that? They might do like a hip toss and he might end up in the Indian style.
Yep.
But then he ends up in his like Spider-Man Will Ospreay pose also.
Yeah.
Or even when they go
do
in
that
the
shit
ring
all the time. I
and he
love that.
flips in the ring and he falls over and he turns and does a backslide and he goes his hands up. Like I just like how they're like
They're
really
both so smooth.
Yeah, they're smooth as shit and they just work really, really well. I never thought I wanted something.
The other thing is like for being a makeshift tag team.
Yeah.
Their
awesome.
moves together. They move very well together.
They're awesome, and we've been watching them in so many different tag team matches. Even like the halftime heats, the battles that they're having with like Johnny and Tommaso, and the battles that they're having with all the top tag teams. They beat like all the top tag teams, and
They beat everybody but the Revival, I think.
yeah, the Revival and Usos.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought that they missed the ball. I felt like they should have had the New Day and that tag team match. What happened with what happened to Hardy Boy? I thought the Hardy Boys were going to be.
I did too. They're in the Battle Royal.
That's crazy.
Matt's got to defend.
Matt's
got to defend his crown.
They missed a wave with that.
They did.
But yeah, I thought that all the great work they had on they've been doing on Raw. They should be in a Raw tag team mix. That's weird that they just got a tag team match out of nowhere. That kind of like threw a lot of shit off. I would have had the New Day in the SmackDown one. I would have had the New Day win, and I would have had Kofi win. Me personally, that's what I wanted to see.
Back to Finn.
But yeah, Finn. I really don't care, honestly. I'm gonna be happy to see the Demon. I just don't feel as though they need to announce it all the time. And shout out to Leo for actually telling stories on his social media. That's better than the storylines that they have on Raw. So yeah, pay attention to Leo's Instagram
Leo's
if y'all
so
really
good.
want to. Yeah, if y'all really want to,
He's adding so much more to that just from his mic work.
To me, he's like
the stuff with Braun he was doing.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff.
Yeah, he's taking like the being the elite approach as far as like using your social media to kind of like bridge the gap between storylines.
Mustafa do a good job of that. Mustafa Ali does a lot of good stuff on his social media, and then they have to use it because he makes it already.
His character is amazing. I remember us talking about him coming up and hoping that he makes it because he does a great job and to see where he's at this point. Shout out to Daniel. That was all Danielson. Cherry picking Mustafa, and I think that helped him in the long run. And I hope he does. I hope Daniel does the right decision, does the right thing on Sunday.
So, you picking the Demon?
Of course. The Demon
loses.
He's probably going to run.
He's
probably going to run through Bobby like nothing. It's probably gonna be a fast match.
You think he beats him faster than he beat Corbin? He killed Corbin in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
he was the Demon.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of matches. Some of these gotta go quick.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get him out of here. I think that's partially the reason why Vince doesn't want to bring him out because it's like cheating at this point.
Yeah.
Every time we see him, it's a squash, and
but that's their fault.
It's just everything so far from
their fault.
Between.
Because they could have brought him out for the fucking Brock Lesnar match, and he could have lost.
No.
Yeah.
No beast should be a demon. No. A beast is a human being. The demon is if they would have told the story properly,
they still could have done it in a way where he lost not to the beast and something else happened that caused the demon to lose.
They just had to do a better story of telling the actual story of the demon so we could have a better understanding. I don't really know what the fuck the demon is at this point.
I told you weeks ago. They did a good job in NXT. And
I don't know what
suck at it on the main roster.
I don't know because they call him the Demon King when he's facing Seth. So they lost me with that one, and then they had him dressed up as the Pumpkin Man.
Cartoon.
So I was he's
a cartoon character now. By that little like tongue thing they made him do on Raw.
He just looked like he's in Kiss. He's in Kiss. That's what he looked like.
I'm still marking out, but
yeah, for sure. I mean,
but I agree with you.
Yeah, it's not what you do, is how you do it. Always. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we could have found that out that night. I don't like they need to announce that. I didn't need to see the promo. I'm good on that. Yeah. So that kind of like I'm excited, but that kind of like just unnecessary. Just give us some shock value. Even with them announcing like who's returning. Like you don't have to announce who's returning. Just let them fucking return. Like let's
Or
be
announce
excited.
who's getting called up.
Yeah. This week on Raw, you expect this tonight. It's like, man, y'all don't never surprise us anymore. Yeah. Rarely. Who we got next?
Well, we both picking Finn.
Of course.
All right. Finn is taking that and becoming the new Intercontinental Champion again.
Yeah.
Next up, Drew McIntyre versus Roman fucking Reigns.
This might be a great match.
This could be a pretty damn good match. There's a lot of blood feud.
I would say I want to see
Especially
Drew go over, but it's probably not gonna happen.
Oh, I want to see Drew go over too.
He's been whooping the entire Shield's ass for weeks. So, yeah,
It's time for him to get his comeuppance.
he's gonna get his just due.
I'm picking the Roman, the big dog,
The big
in
dog.
his first match.
I would have him
First
lose though.
Real big match back. I think I'm picking the big dog for this one. He's gonna win. You said you're picking him to lose.
He's gonna win, but I think they could. If he took the L, they can play it off of his. They can play it off of his cancer. He thought he was 100%, but he really wasn't. And Drew's been getting the best of him for weeks. But Drew's gonna lose.
They have done a great job at building Drew back up since the Dogs of War crap. Too.
Yeah, so it's like I don't really want to see him
destroying-
lose. I don't want to see him lose, but
Yeah, he destroyed Roman. He destroyed Dean. Then he beat Seth, or like all that stuff, and then destroyed Dean again in two matches.
because
Two pretty damn good matches he had with Dean too.
So how do you book that? It's like if he loses and then he fucks him up at the end and get his heat back, then you have him lose again. Does that hurt
Drew?
the talent? Yeah, does that have him hurt the talent, or
It depends how they do it.
does he?
It all depends how they do it.
Does he? Get his heat back and then beat the next match, and then what is that? What does that matter when if you're going to put Roman back in the title picture? Where does that leave Drew? Drew is supposed to be in that that title picture.
I don't think Roman's going back in the title picture anytime soon, man.
It's Vince, bro. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Then what does he do? Does he carry out this feud with
Just keep facing other people, building them up. He said he doesn't really care about championships anymore. He wants to use a platform for other stuff. I hope that's true, and I hope he just kind of does stuff with people hearing. He's gonna eventually get. I'm not saying he's never gonna get back in there because he's gonna sometime this year get a championship match. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, I mean he should.
I just don't think right now. It doesn't make sense if you're putting the title on.
If
Seth.
that's the case, then he needs to lose this match so we can keep this feud going.
I want Drew to win, but I'm picking Roman.
Yeah,
I still think they'll keep it going somehow, but I'm picking Roman for this one. I feel like this is going to be WrestleMania. This WrestleMania may be a little bit of fan service for the first time this year. I feel like we're going to get a lot of it.
if that's the case, then Roman's definitely
Except for
winning.
one match.
Because
Except for one match.
He's actually the fans are actually behind him this Mania.
Except for one match. People aren't going to agree with me on. So we both got Roman, the big dog, although we want Drew to win. Batista versus Triple H. No holds barred. Triple H's career is on the line.
Another no holds barred Triple H match. at Mania.
What bars are usually held? That's what or what holds are usually barred? That's what I want to know. Low blows, I know low blows, but that's not a hold.
Is this like number 3, 4 no holds barred Triple H Mania matches? Like Sting.
Dean, right? Wasn't his Dean match no holds barred too?
I know Sting was.
His last match. Let me check.
I know Brock was. Cause last time he put his career on the line.
Yep.
Now this one.
Yeah, Lesnar, Batista, this one. Ah, man.
Sting.
Undertaker, he had.
Taker. 4.
Yeah, yep. He had versus
4.
Undertaker. Oh, man. He had a lot.
He had like 4 or 5.
Did he have one
6
versus Randy Orton, too, I feel like?
Yeah. He had like 4 or 5.
I don't know if that one with Randy was at Mania, but he had one with
like
Randy,
4 or
too.
5, ones at Mania.
Mr. No Holds Barred.
Or
That's what
Mr.
they
No
should
Holds
call
Barred at
him.
Mania. Yeah.
Oh, my God. So we got No Holds Barred. We got Falls Count Anywhere and another one. We just got too much. I'm picking H. Picking Trips, man. They keep talking about Hunter's never beaten Batista. I just feel like Triple H is going to have another match in his career. It's going to happen. I don't see him losing here. The King of Kings, the cerebral assassin, the game is going to destroy Drax. No holds barred. That sledgehammer's coming into play as always, too. We all know that. Stephanie coming out. We're going to have Ric Flair's old ass carting down. Everything.
This isn't Triple H. This is Paul Levesque.
I'm Paul.
And I'm going to beat you and still beat everyone at Mania.
He's got a pretty bad record at Mania.
That's not NXT talent.
That's the only thing. He's got a pretty bad record at Mania.
He got a lot of stinkers at Mania, too.
I'm not talking about stink. I'm just talking about
L's and stinkers.
Yeah. I mean, when you've been there as long as he has, you're going to have a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because Brock, same way. Brock's had a lot of stinkers, too. A lot of stinkers more than good matches at WrestleMania for Brock.
Yeah.
Anyone with Roman.
Yeah.
Any match he had with Roman at Mania was pretty bad.
Except the first
His
one.
Dean match was pretty bad.
The first match with
Goldberg match was fucking awful.
the first one he had with Roman was good though.
The one where Seth came out?
Yeah.
Better than I thought it
I
was.
lost my shit.
Better than I thought it was gonna be. Who you picking though? Batista or Triple H? You never answered. You're streaking around a question here. You can't beat me, Triple H. Hunter, kiss my ass.
I'll go with Batista.
Going with Batista.
Triple H doesn't need to wrestle anymore.
He don't, but he's gonna. Interesting you say that. You picking Drax.
You don't know why?
You picking Drax because of Avengers is coming out.
You want to know why? Fucking the whole retirement game shit. No, that shit don't mean nothing no more. That shit don't mean shit. You got motherfuckers who's gonna come out and get a check and go to Saudi right around the corner. It means nothing. The whole stipulation of my career on the line. My career on the line, man.
It's nothing.
It means nothing. You know, at the end of the day.
Batista will be back in a couple of years.
Yeah. We're gonna have Batista come back, you know, at the height of his career, and he only wants to beat you. It's the only thing he wants to do. So he's gonna come back and just lie down for you? I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
I'm calling him, man.
Possibly, because Sting did shit. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't want to agree with you on every fucking topic.
Yeah. Don't worry, you won't. You won't agree with me on this next one. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Who you got? The Beast Slayer versus the Beast Incarnate. The Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Guess what, my friend? Here's where we differ.
That's crazy.
I got Brock Lesnar retaining this championship.
I don't. I got the Shield helping.
Brock Lesnar retaining this championship.
That's the best way for Dean to go out. I got them helping him win this strap.
They could try. They could try all they want. You don't go against the Beast.
I go against
I've learned a long time ago not to go against the Beast at WrestleMania. Or at all. And I think Seth's gonna get the championship, but not at Mania.
He got to get his moment.
Not at Mania.
He deserves his moment.
I'm sorry, you're all gonna be crying when the Beast wins.
I think
there's
gonna be fan booking. A lot of fan booking going on.
I do too, and that's why I think there's one match here that gleans at me and stares me in the face, and I just feel like it's too obvious for Seth to win this. For him to beat Vince's golden boy, Brock Lesnar. It's too obvious. They got that sweet Saudi show coming up again. I feel like they want Brock in there again. I feel like he's keeping it for one more.
I'm never going to go against Seth, so call me biased, whatever.
No, you're not biased. A lot of people are picking Seth. And until about a week ago, I would have been on board with you. Until about a week ago, I would have been on board with you. But I just got something.
He got the last licking.
He got the last licking. We got Saudi show coming up. Brock, this is the same thing we thought last year. Brock has to drop it to Roman. He has to drop it to Roman. He has to, right? It just makes sense, right? It's what we all fucking said last year. It was inevitable that Roman was going to win. And what the fuck happened? Brock Lesnar won.
I didn't really care, honestly, because he had his coronations. Like he had his WrestleMania moments. I feel like Seth is due for a real one, not like a heist. Let's get a real, definite.
Seth might have had the biggest WrestleMania moment of all time.
Possibly.
Real talk.
Possibly.
Real talk.
Possibly, but how they booked him afterwards, it kind of like he had a cowardly heel run. I feel like he needs to have that baby face.
I agree.
And have that legendary that good run.
But
that's what
we talking Mania moments. Seth goddamn at the top for best Mania moment ever. Really, that was one of the best moments ever.
Yeah.
To end the show with him cashing in the Money in the Bank and beating Roman and Brock.
Yeah.
It'd be a hard top to pass that. Hopefully this year's
the only thing
Mania
he can do,
main event.
The only thing he can do is beat
Brock.
Beat Brock. I mean,
and guess what? It's not happening, son.
We'll see.
I love Seth. I want him to. Look at me, Seth. Look at me. I want him to.
We'll see.
I'm picking Brock.
That's fine.
I've learned. I've been hurt too many times, Ace. You know when you've been hurt, like an ex-girlfriend, the girlfriend hurts you, and you just keep going back for more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going back for more this time. I'm picking Brock.
Said you picking Brock?
I'm not going back for more hurt. I'm picking Brock. I'm not getting upset this time.
Yeah, I understand.
Next one, Kofi fucking Mania. Kofi Kingston finally getting the championship match to take on Daniel Bryan. Can I say one thing before we pick this? Did you see last night on SmackDown when they had the contract signing and everything? Kofi was holding up the contract, and the date on the contract for the championship match said March 10th, 2019.
Bro, I didn't see that.
Everyone was like, yo, Kofi, you might want to check out that contract before you sign it, man. So
that's fucked up.
I hope there's not some little thing they're planning again with Kofi. But see, this is where I feel like I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm picking Kofi.
I'm picking Kofi also. Daniel do the right thing.
This is the one where I feel like we could get hurt. But I'm picking Kofi, man. There's no reason to not give this man a championship right now. You see, if you watched SmackDown, and Daniel Bryan doing his little promo last night, which was so good.
It was.
You couldn't hear anything because the whole crowd was just chanting Kofi at the top of their fucking lungs, and you just saw the New Day in the back just dancing to it and just like laughing the whole time. Give these guys that championship and give them the main event spotlight every fucking night and watch how even further they go. Like, you think New Day are entertaining now. Just wait until they get the championship. It's game over.
And freebird it.
That's the biggest thing I want to, like, are they going to freebird
say,
it?
oh, I want to see Big E as champion. Okay, he can fucking be champion.
I want them to freebird it. It would be so interesting.
Why not?
You have three of the best guys.
Even what you call it can win some.
Xavier? Yeah.
Xavier, he's pretty good in the ring too.
He's awesome on the mic. He's the best on the mic of those three. They just don't let any of them talk enough. That was I'm going Kofi.
I love Kofi's promo. I love his promo. That's the serious you've ever heard him, and I think that's what I love about them. They can turn it off and on when they want, and they all can go, and to see where they started from, is awesome. Yeah,
Kofi Mania. Let's wrap it up at Mania, baby. And finally, the women's main event, the main event of the evening, the main event of WrestleMania.
What if Charlotte wins?
Triple threat, winner take all, women's championship match for both titles. Charlotte, Becky, Ronda Rousey. Who the fuck are you picking?
I'm picking Becky, of course, but what if Charlotte wins?
I know, I'm picking Becky too, but in the back of my mind,
it's hard going against Charlotte, B.
This storyline has been going on since what?
I hate how
SummerSlam?
I hate how every week they found a way to make Becky come on TV. I just hated that as a Becky fan. Like, Becky shouldn't be limping out here, hitting,
shouldn't have had that leg thing
and beating up two people with one a UFC champion, the other one an 8-time women's champ. I just feel like they should have just whooped her ass. Like, there's no reason why. and then the whole limping knee thing, the injury thing. You know.
I didn't care for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think they made up for it right at the end there, because everything that they just did on Monday night was pretty. It was silly, but it was entertaining as all hell. I don't know how you felt about it, but when Charlotte hit that knee on fucking Ronda, when her head was hanging out of that window of the car, that was so good. Have you seen any like the videos of people that people are making from that? Like adding the little music to it.
Nah, I haven't.
Oh my god, you gotta go on. So there's one that people did to "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These," where every time Charlotte knees her in the head, it's like "dun-it, which is pretty good. They did one to like the Benny Hill music of them all running around.
Awesome.
And then they did another one. I can't remember the third one, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. People on the internet are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, too fast.
How they make that shit like so quick.
Too fast.
But I just wanted to get here already. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be here. I want to have this match. I want to just be taken away by the whole WrestleMania experience because it's my first. But the main event is something I was in and out of being like into it for a while, but I'm in. I'm back into it, and I really, because I know we talked a couple weeks ago about how like it was kind of dragging and everything, but you know what? When it's all said and done now, like I'm ready. I'm in.
Nah, I agree.
Becky better fucking win.
Yeah, she better win, or it's gonna be ugly situation. NXT. You run through NXT. This might be the best show of the weekend.
NXT.
Yeah.
Either that or G1. Don't sleep on G1, man.
Oh yeah. G1 is gonna be nuts. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, G1 is definitely gonna be nuts. I will be in the building.
It's gonna be between those two, though. I think.
I can't think of a better way for me to debut at Madison Square Garden.
I know it's the only reason I really want to go, just to go to MSG. I've never been. Like I really want to go, even more just than to go see the show. Let me see. The first match we want to talk about: the War Raiders taking on Aleister Black and Ricochet for the NXT Tag Team.
They're gonna set them up. They're gonna do them right for their first defense. It's gonna be a great match. War Raiders for sure.
I kind of feel the same way. I feel like Aleister Black and Ricochet, while they had a great run in NXT, the Dusty Classic, they've had a great run on the main roster as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the War Raiders are just going to be too much, man. They haven't even really gotten to be on TV. They haven't really gotten to be around at all. Like the War Raiders, they haven't gotten to show off their skills really since they've been. Like they had handful of matches, really. If you think about it, they've had a handful of matches since they've been in NXT.
They probably needed some time off. They probably was fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think Rowe got hurt.
Their style is very.
Yeah, I think Rowe was hurt for a little bit.
That's the only thing I worry about with them. Their style. Their style is very. Their
style is ruthless. Yeah, I've seen some matches between them and the Briscoes, and them and Red Dragon and fucking Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Game over, bro. Those are some heavy hitters. I just don't. As much as I love Aleister Black and Ricochet, I just don't think they're going to be.
There's no reason for them to be NXT Tag Team Champions.
No, because then what? Like they're already on the main roster. Like then what? You know what I mean? The only reason would be for them to, like, if they wanted for them to bring the titles into WrestleMania.
I felt like they wanted them to have a great first setting, a great first defense, and beating a strong tag team like them is great notch to put on your belt, especially when they're carrying all three brands, tag division, basically. So, yeah, a match with them, over the Forgotten Sons, I would take that any day. But I do like the Forgotten Sons. But I feel like
that match was really good.
Yeah.
It made me change my mind a little bit about him.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the next match, or are you going to cry when we talk about it?
If you're referring to Pete, it's nothing to cry about because I believe that Mustache Mountain is going to turn heel and we're gonna rock out. I don't think he's gonna win the strap that easily. He's gonna get it, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get it where everybody thinks he's gonna get it because you talk about something very fucking obvious. I don't think it's gonna happen the first time.
He's had that title a long ass fucking time, man.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
It's still some work to do.
Here's my thing. I think Walter's totally winning.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pete has had this historic run for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
He hasn't been. Nobody's been able to beat him. Put him up against somebody who can not only beat him handily, and keep this feud going for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I think Walter should beat him. I think Walter should beat him in a pretty damn good match.
But my thing is,
I think Walter needs to.
But if you put the belt on him right away, he only had like a couple matches. It's like, what is it to look forward to? Hopefully Mustache Mountain turns.
What is there to look forward to? It's kind of like, well, to your point, he has only had a handful of matches in NXT UK, but people know who the fuck Walter is.
Yeah, for sure.
And
your phone's great.
my phone keeps going off. I lost my train of thought now.
No, you saying that he people know who he is? Yeah, for sure. I just feel as though people don't really know that Mustache Mountains, they're British strong style, they're hills. But they were always promoted.
Heels.
Yeah. But it's
been a long time since they've been heels.
But here's the thing. How do you switch gears? Because Mustache Mountain been losing crazy. How do you switch gears to keep this thing going?
But with you saying them turning heel, that would work. But turning heel on Walter, because Walter isn't going to be a face. Walter as a face is not what you want in NXT.
But that's how he's presented when he comes out. It's presented that he's a face. He even attacked a heel that was trying to attack Pete. So it just comes off Walter, and his whole demeanor he's one of those faces that he's like Pete. He doesn't try to be a face, but people love him, people know him, people respect him. So he's getting. I don't
think they want him to be a face though.
Huh?
I don't think they want him to be a face though. Walter? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think they should either.
Just watching NXT.
You watch UK a lot more than I do.
The way he's positioned is he is a face. He's like, but he's not that cookie cutter baby face. He's like Pete. He's like, Pete was a piece of shit. He was so good at it, people just brought into him, and that's just what it was. Like, but I feel like if we're gonna keep this story going, the money is not in Pete losing after 2 years and then chasing Walter. I think the money is in Walter chasing after Pete, because Pete is now having help from the lads. And I just think it would add another element to them, because they're not really doing shit right now other than taking losses. So it's like, if you turn them heel and we have a heel run and see a real piece of shit Pete, like really in his element, and then you got them pissed off because they try to do everything by the book, they try to do everything right, and they always came up short when they were trying to be baby faces. Now you got them as heels, you got them on some shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's better. It's another way to add to the story and keep Walter chasing. So, and to make him not be, take a L and it hurt him. You have them cheat.
But if they bring in Mustache Mountain, well, see, I don't think they would do this. But you got Eichner and Bartel, who are known to be with Walter on the indie scene. But
that would be fire.
I don't know if they do that.
I'm just saying.
I would, because that's a great fucking team.
It'd be a story you'll have. We could get some 3-on-3s out of it, and then it can lead up to SummerSlam, and we have TakeOver SummerSlam, and he can get the belt then. You know what I mean? Just to add some more shit.
I'm picking him.
Because NXT is deep as shit. Their roster is deep as fuck. So if Pete loses that, what is Pete to do in NXT? I mean, what does Pete do in NXT UK? There's nothing else for him to do. So as far as NXT,
that's fine.
What else of him do?
Go to regular NXT.
Just go to. But what is it for him to do?
He hasn't won anything in regular NXT, so he could win North American. He could win the NXT Championship. He hasn't won anything in regular NXT.
Yeah,
he hasn't really done anything in regular NXT besides.
I just think they're stacked.
The War Machine.
I just think they're stacked.
You know what I'm talking about.
If he lose the belt, just put him on Raw or something. Put him on the main roster. I just think NXT is super stacked right now. It
is, but they're about to lose Ricochet and Aleister Black for good, so they need them.
Yeah, that's true.
They always are going to be stacked. They're always going to have too many people because they just sign everybody.
Yeah.
It's always going to be that way.
I just don't want them to lose like immediately. I want it to be a struggle. The first person that give him some comp like
you can't say immediately when he's had the belt for 2 years.
I can say that.
You can't say lose immediately when the damn belt has been around his waist for damn near 2 years.
I'm talking about in these type of waters, like this type of environment. This is an actual threat. Like he hasn't had a threat in a long time. So I don't want him to get the actual threat and just drop the belt at the first threat. No, I want you to still carry this out just a little bit long. Just get to SummerSlam so that we can shut all these motherfuckers
Walter is
up.
English Brock. He's winning.
We'll see. But Pete, I'm going with Pete.
I know. I know you're never going to go against Pete.
I'm not going against Pete, no.
I'm picking Walter, baby. All right. North American Championship. Velveteen Dream versus Matt Riddle. This could be the show stealer right here.
Dream.
Bro.
I'm going with Dream.
I'm picking the bro just because nobody's successfully defended this title yet.
That's not true.
Adam Cole did. Cole did, but I don't think he defended it on NXT successfully. Has he?
I think Ricochet has.
Did he? I just feel like this one's been passed around pretty quickly. Because they
has.
just made it, what? How many months ago?
It has. Well, no, it has Adam, Ricochet, Johnny, and Dream. It's 4.
And how long has it been around? Since March. So about a year. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Let me see.
The only reason why I got a little goofy is because the whole shit with Tommaso, and I feel like it was gonna put it on
Johnny had it for like a week and then he got rid of it.
Yeah, because it was I feel like when he got injured, it just shifted that everything. They wanted to get to Johnny and Tommaso, so it was a way to do that. If Johnny wins this, he'll be the first Grand Slam of NXT. If he wins the UK, I mean not the UK. If he wins the NXT belt, I got Adam winning it, but yeah,
I'm still picking Riddle for that other one though.
I'm gonna go with Dream.
I think again this is gonna be like one of the best matches of the night. It's hard. It's Takeover. They're all gonna be fucking good. That's the thing. I don't think
they're gonna put the strap on Dream just to make him lose it immediately. That would be a waste.
I don't know, man. He's looking across at Matt Riddle, who I feel like they have huge plans for that guy.
Yeah, for sure. But he doesn't have to win right now.
It's NXT, bro. They don't have any like. I just feel like they don't have like these reigns where they plan to have this guy keep it for the. They just do it whenever they feel like it. I feel like on NXT, but it works.
They had Tommaso run through everybody for the most part.
I know.
So I don't know.
But with the secondary title, I know it's only been around for a little while, but I feel like it hasn't had like. I feel like it's just there to. Like you look, the first one was for all 6 guys, the championship, the ladder match, which was to make all 6 guys look good, and Adam Cole won that. Adam Cole then took on Ricochet and lost to him in a match that was made to put both guys looking good, but also, I mean, it put Ricochet over even more. Because that match was at what? Brooklyn TakeOver, right?
Yeah.
4? Yeah. And then you go after that, and Johnny Gargano won it real quick and then lost it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not really making a point here, but I'm just going through.
I'm like, yeah.
I was gonna try to make a point, but my point isn't coming to fruition in my head, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm trying to make a point that's never gonna happen. Is my point.
Yeah.
I just see, I just see that as like a title that's gonna get passed around a little bit, because I think with the NXT championship, like they had more of a plan with that one. Not to say they have more of a plan, but they want to keep it on somebody longer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like me saying that they don't have a plan is wrong. Because they do have a plan with everything they do. The main roster just changes all their plans.
Yeah.
I just think this is more of a showcase title. I think that's the better word I'm trying to say. I think it's more of a showcase title to keep passing it back and forth to guys. And it's more to say, I had that championship when I was in NXT instead of being like, I didn't do anything.
No,
I feel like it's to build up those guys even more give them more credibility by giving them this championship and then pass on to the next guy. That's how I look at it.
Understandable.
I think.
Understandable.
I'm probably completely wrong. It's has barely been around for a year, so
Yeah.
I'm probably totally wrong about it. But
I just feel like Dream larger than life. He looks good with the strap. I just don't see it right now. I feel like a loss to the Dream. It's not a bad loss to Ricochet. I mean, not to Ricochet, to Matt Riddle, the bro,
and vice versa too. Either way.
Yeah. But I feel like Dream's persona to me just seems like he's going to attract gold. Like that's just going to be his thing. Matt too. I just feel like it's mad early, but who knows? It can go either way. I'm gonna be satisfied no matter what.
Well, that's a good thing about NXT is there's so many
Doesn't matter.
good dudes that can go for the belt that you don't know. Whereas WWE sometimes is a little predictable.
Yeah. Who we got next?
We got the Fatal 4-Way, another Fatal 4-Way on the weekend. Bianca Belair versus Io Shirai versus Kairi Sane versus the champ Shayna Baszler.
Bianca.
Going Bianca Belair.
Yep. Cause she's undefeated.
Guess what? Picking the champ.
Come on, man.
I love Shayna, man. I love me some Shayna.
Let's go. On to the next.
Boring? How's she boring?
She's boring.
How's she boring?
I'm just not entertained. I'm not entertained. I barely see her. When I do see her, I'm not excited. I don't care. Her cronies, they don't do shit really.
I could do without her cronies. I like her. I don't like the other two at all.
You know, they don't do anything.
I think she's a pretty damn good wrestler.
Yeah,
The other two I could do without.
I just feel like it's Bianca's time. I just feel like I'm just time for a change when it comes to, you know, the women's division. It hasn't been that intriguing to me.
Unless they bring up Shayna Baszler, there's no reason for her to lose the title.
This would be a great time for her to come up, especially as we don't know what's going on with Ronda, and it sets Ronda up whenever she decides to return.
I agree. Unless they're gonna bring her up, I don't see a point in dropping the title for her. Mm-hmm. Because, like you just talked about, those cronies. Without her, those cronies shouldn't be in NXT.
Yeah.
And without her being the champion, what the fuck are they gonna do? What is Shayna gonna do?
The only thing I thought they were gonna do is add to the character and add to the shit, and she's barely been showcased since they came. They show up here or there, but it's not.
I won't agree with that because they have been out. They just came out again and attacked their what's his name, Casey Canzaro and Lacey Lane last week. The week before that, they were out. They've been out.
But it's like they're doing this thing where they're showcasing all these new women like every week, and it's not. Yeah, it hasn't been that much storyline development to get to this Fatal 4-Way, at least to me. When I watch NXT,
I just don't understand why it's a Fatal 4-Way.
I don't get it either. Only reason why I say that is because only reason why it's that is because that's probably the only shit that's been kind of bubbling.
I would have had it Shayna versus Io Shirai.
They haven't did anything with them. That's what I'm saying. It's just been real.
That's what I would have had because if you look at it, why the fuck does Kairi Sane deserve a shot? Bianca just got choked out in the last match. Io's the only one deserving of a championship match, in my opinion, of the three.
They do too much. I like the shit that they're doing with Aaliyah. I feel like Aaliyah's finally found.
Yeah, she fits good with Vanessa in that tag team.
But like they've been booking all these tag team, all these random. It's like when you watch NXT, it's like okay, you don't know, you're going to see some new talent today, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But when you're doing these NXTs and you're not developing a storyline that we can really strongly go into, like a big Mania, it's kind of like it's kind of lackluster.
It's a problem that they have is they have takeover so far apart that some things get drawn out and some things they do too quick.
Yeah.
And with the women's division, I feel like they build a storyline quick and then they don't do anything else with the rest of the division.
Yeah, and it's like it's that, but it's just like they've done great jobs in the past building up matches for the women's belt. Since Wichita been a champion.
Where the fuck Candice LeRae at? The best women's wrestler they have on the roster.
Who knows? With Johnny somewhere, I don't, but I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like it's been lackluster, and she's the champion, so unfortunately, she's going to have to be the blame of that, even though it's not her fault. But it's just I'm not interested in that. The only thing I'm interested in is seeing Bianca win because Bianca has been the only one that's been really booked, that we understand.
But if you're going back to storyline and shit, Bianca doesn't deserve a championship match. She lost. Fair and square lost that last match.
If you want to look at it, didn't the cronies get involved? Wasn't some cheating going on?
I mean, a little, but it wasn't to the point where it affected the outcome because after that, the match kept going.
Yeah.
Like, it's different if it goes directly affecting the outcome, like when Brock comes out and Seth loses.
At one point she had it won, and I think it had something to do with the ref being down, and it had something to do with their interaction, and I think that was like little seeds to still have her, a part of the situation. But the way that they booked her and made her a priority, she's the only active one that I think can possibly make it happen, and she doesn't even have to pin the precious champion. So this is a way to get the strap off of her without even having to necessarily pin her, and then i.e. you can keep their feud going because she never got pinned, and
Well, they did come out a couple times in that match, and then the ref fell when Bianca had her pinned or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, if you could do that, you could say.
So I get it from that standpoint.
Yeah, so that's the only person that they built up or they invested in that group of people. So obviously we're going to be hot for her because we are fans. This is the person. This is the person that we've been, and she's dope. Like this is, the next person, the next superstar. I think she's a great champion. I feel like, but she's not a superstar. She doesn't have that. I think if you put the belt on Bianca, I think she'll be more of a superstar with the belt than based on.
I see Shayna could be a female Brock, dude, on the main roster. I really
can't have her in that same role as
I'm not
Brock.
saying exactly like that. Yeah. I'm saying the big fucking heel that nobody can fucking beat comes in, does her shit.
Yeah.
She's a really good fucking wrestler, dude. I'm not saying that shit. Like, she comes in, does her finisher, and leaves. That is not what I'm saying.
No, I know what you mean.
I mean that big, brooding person that's always in the title picture that can put on good matches and beat anybody.
I just don't know when you got a Charlotte, you got a Becky, you got a Ronda. I just don't know where she falls in line at when she moves up. I just don't know if they're going to treat her.
Ronda's going to be gone. Becky and Charlotte are going to split up between Raw and SmackDown. And then Shayna can fill in whoever the other one goes.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if Ronda leaves, who the fuck on Raw is even believable? You had to bring in 2 from SmackDown just to have somebody face the Raw champion. You know what I mean? There ain't much of a division either way besides Asuka, Charlotte, Becky. Everyone else is tag team material at this point.
Yeah, makes sense.
They need Shayna up there.
What we got next?
The final match.
Oh, okay.
2 out of 3 falls for the NXT Championship.
Adam Cole,
baby, versus Johnny fucking Wrestling.
Johnny was already on the main roster. Adam. I'll give Adam. Johnny can go to Raw, SmackDown.
Pick Adam?
Yeah. Johnny doesn't have to do anything else. He could be the first Grand Slam champion, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they'll give it to Adam. Because Adam and them are going to have to run NXT. They're going to have to be the staple. They're still going to be down there, and everybody else is moving up for the most part.
I'm going Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah.
Now that, well, here's the thing. I would have agreed with you that he probably wasn't going to get the title if Ciampa, he would have got it from Ciampa. I feel like they do want to make him the first. They love first evers. They love first evers. So why not first ever NXT Grand Slam champion? First time Johnny Gargano wins the NXT championship, WrestleMania weekend. And then he'll have a short little run on his way out to Maine. Because we're never going to get that payoff now. So if he's going to be the champ, now's the time. Because if they wanted him to beat Ciampa for it. That's never going to happen now.
That sucks.
Which sucks. It's never going to happen now. So why not give it to him now? So that way he can go to Maine sooner rather than later. He's been down there longer than almost anybody.
How long can Ciampa continue wrestling the style that he wrestles with these injuries?
Not much longer.
These serious injuries that he's having, the knees, the ankle, to now the neck. It's like, and I know the spot that happened when it first initially happened. That shit happened when he took that power bomb on the outside on the concrete way back when. At TakeOver like Mania last year.
I don't know.
He took that bump and he took on the concrete and hit his fucking neck. Johnny did one of those rolling over the top. That shit is what I was sitting in the front row and I heard the thud like on the outside, and they actually did a shot of that when they were doing that when they were breaking down like the video when he was going under the knife for the surgery. So I just knew. I was like, yeah, that was a nasty fucking spot, unnecessary spot at that. The motherfuckers are crazy. Him and Johnny are fucking crazy. I don't know how much longer he can go, and it's sad because he's really, really great. He's really, really good, but I don't know how long he can last wrestling the style that he wrestles. But yeah, so I don't know. I would like to see Adam as champ, me personally. I feel like he has a lot. He has more in the tank to do in NXT. I don't think Johnny has anything else to prove at this point.
He's got left is getting that strap.
Yeah.
I just feel like what has this whole fucking thing been for if he doesn't get that championship? That's the point. The point
was
give him that championship, man.
Yeah, the point was him to get it off of Tommaso, but
that was the point. But now that they can't do it, I still feel like they gotta give it to him because he could have went up to main roster a long time ago. He's been ready for years, but they kept him down there because they needed him.
The only thing is they already basically put him on the main roster, so it's like
for a week.
Yeah, it's like
for a week.
I don't know. We'll see. See what happens.
But you ready? Ready for it? Are you ready for Mania, man?
Yeah. I'm happy to be able to go. So, yeah. I haven't really been able to watch the product as much as I wanted to, but I think Mania is going to be a great weekend. I think a lot of shows are going to be, dope. I know we're pressed for time, so tune into Casey Six Pack. You possibly might get a New Japan, predictions from my guy Casey if he's able to do so.
If I'm able to,
yeah,
I'll probably be. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Matter of fact, he'll probably put his predictions up on our Instagram or Twitter.
Well, I was gonna say on Twitter, definitely follow me because at all the shows I'll be posting everything from all the shows. So if you want to see some cool shit from Evolve and Impact on Thursday, from Black Label Pro on Friday, from NXT Takeover, from G1 Supercard, from Mania, follow us on there. Follow us where else? Let's see. Facebook. Follow us on Facebook, Wrestle Cave Podcast, Wrestle_Cave on Twitter, Wrestle Cave on Instagram. Fucking follow us on YouTube because I'll probably be posting some shit over there too throughout the week. I'm bringing my computer. I'm bringing my microphone. I'm bringing my everything with me. So I might, if I have time, do some pop-up 6-packs or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
6-pack live from NYC.
Join me if you guys want to hang out because I'm probably going to be all over New York, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man. Episode 48, man.
That's all I got.
We out.
Go Sixers.